Hey guys, I am sitting at my desk in front of my computer and I am filling up my Sephora cart. So I thought I would share with you what is in my cart and thoughts. And I'm just going to be doing a lot of thinking out loud whether I should keep these things in my cart, why I put them in there, what am I thinking? So this is in no particular order. You know, it's so weird. I throw a lot of stuff in my cart, but Sephora will, like, it shows in the cart in a completely different order. Anyway, so we'll just start at the tippy top here, at the tippy top. So the first thing I have in here is the Nest New York Lime Zest and Matcha Candle. Yes, a candle. You guys know what a candle fanatic I am. I like most Nest candles. There's some that I've gotten that have just tasted, that have just smelled just straight up like a little bit too sweet, or too flat. You know, there aren't like that many notes or whatever. But this one, it just sounds really, really good. So I wanted to try it. The scent type is fresh citrus and fruits, which I love, and I love especially in the spring, summertime. The key notes are lime zest. That's really what caught my eye because lime, like I love, and as you guys know, I recommended the Jo Malone lime, basil, and mandarin. Here we are. Lime zest, green tea, and clary sage. So I thought the sage maybe would bring it down a little bit, make it a little bit more herby, less sweet, even though green tea is not sweet at all. But I feel like when they use it as a fragrance, as a note, it ends up smelling sweet, like a matcha latte versus just straight up green tea. Anyway, I thought I would try that. And I put in there the 21.2 ounce candle. It's the one with 3 wicks. That one's $82. The one that is 8 ounces is $48. I think that one is like more of the, you know, normal size, but I mean, I like the look of the candle too, so I'm going to want it out. I'm going to stick with the 21 ounce, I think. I just hope I like it. I hope I like the smell. So anyway, that's the first thing in my cart. The second thing in my cart is a Tom Ford highlighter. Now I am on the fence about this. And the reason I'm on the fence about this is because I really enjoy the Tom Ford highlights. They're generally very, very nice. I'm trying to think back to any highlighter that they've come out with that I don't enjoy. I do enjoy this one. I do enjoy their highlights. I just don't know if this color is quite right. It's strange. Like the picture of the product, the shade looks way too deep, way too yellow, way too deep. But then they have a model with it on. This model is fairly pale. I would say a similar skin tone to me. And it looks very nice on her cheeks, on her skin tone. I just don't know, you know, another Tom Ford Soleil Glow highlighter. I'm not sure. I have other ones, but this is a new shade, Nude Sand Golden Champagne. And I do believe this is a baked gel powder product. So it's gonna have that really beautiful kind of sheer veil application. It should. So I'm gonna leave it in the cart. I'm gonna leave it in the cart for now. And we'll see. We'll see how far I get. The next thing in my cart is the NARS Talc-Free Powder Blush. This is the new blush from NARS. They've redone their blushes. I am unhappy about this because I love NARS blushes. I love the way they are. It's kind of like Chanel. I loved the Chanel blushes. Now, not so much. And I hope this new updated, upgraded version of the blush is going to be fine. And so I'm just going to get a couple shades and just see. So I have in my cart the Shimmer Finish Color Deep Throat. So all the color names look very, very familiar. I don't think they came out with any new colors per se. I think they're just kind of reintroducing their blushes with this new formula, but they're sticking with the same shades. So I figured I would try Deep Throat. The other shimmer shades, I'm not the biggest fan of. They look a little bit too deep for my skin tone. So at least according to the Sephora site, the Deep Throat, what a name, the Deep Throat shade is the lightest. I think in my cart a little bit later we'll be talking about a matte finish one that I picked, but that's the first one that appears here in my cart. And then let's see, I've got the Jo Malone Yuzu Zest Cologne. This is another one. It just seems perfect for the spring, summertime. I have a lot of fragrances, and that's sort of what has me hesitating. But I do love Jo Malone fragrances. I know people, the feedback generally is that it doesn't like linger on their skin long enough. The longevity isn't there. I don't have that problem, especially with the grapefruit cologne, which is probably the one that I wear the most. That stays on me all day, and my clothing. So I don't know if it's like one of those personal chemistry things or whatever, but I don't necessarily have a problem with that. I think I've had an issue with their wood sage and sea salt. That one doesn't stay that long. It'll probably, be gone by afternoon, but I don't think it's like the worst. I definitely have had much, much worse. Anyway, so this is the Yuzu Zest Cologne. So this has yuzu, which is like a lemon, I think a Japanese lemon, clary sage, again, and then fir balsam. And I thought, well, that's an interesting sort of, masculine, typically masculine kind of note. And I read some of the reviews, and the reviews are saying that this is not just like kind of like a fresh citrusy scent. It's not your typical one. It's very unisex, and it does have that kind of grounding fir balsam note in there. So I thought that was really kind of interesting. So that's why I put that in there. I do actually have quite a few other perfumes in here. But anyway, we'll get to that. The next product in here this is no surprise. This is the Tom Ford Soleil Eye Color Quad in Emerald Dusk. So this is one of the newer ones, and this is not the creme formula. I don't believe this is their like baked gel powder formula. I think this is just the pressed powder formula, which I also enjoy. I mean, I just love Tom Ford eyeshadows, and I really like that green, and I really like the nude shades kind of supporting the green. I think if I don't feel like using the green, I could use the other ones. So yeah, this looks very interesting to me, and I think what really sealed the deal is that I love the Tom Ford eyeshadow formulas so much. So that's in my cart. That's probably staying in my cart. Let's see what the next thing is that I have. The Shiseido facial cottons. I'm just re-upping on that. I'm pretty much done with the last bag that I have. I think the last time I ordered some Shiseido cottons was many Sephora VIB sales ago, and I got like 4 or 5. I was like, let me just get them all, and I'm glad I did, because at that time I think they were only $10 or $12, and now they're $16. So anyway, I have one in there. I may up that to like maybe 3, because I go through, I use at least like 2 or 3 every night, almost every night. So yeah, I may up that quantity. But anyway, that is in there. That's just a re-up. And then next I have the Armani Beauty Prismaglass Hydrating Lip Gloss with Squalane. And I am so excited for these. I was so excited, I almost couldn't wait for the sale to get them, but I was like, just wait, Michelle, just wait. So I put in my cart the Honey Gleam shade, which is number 3. It's described as a peachy nude with shimmer. And it was basically between this one and number 2, the Candy Halo Classic Pink. I just think in the summertime, I think I'm gonna go more peach and maybe even more red, like the number 4 Cherry Glaze Sheer Poppy Red. That was kind of tempting to me, but I really like this Honey Gleam. So I'll start there. I'll see if I like the formula, and maybe I'll get some more. This may not be the only haul during this sale, but we'll see. Oh, next, this is a re-up. So the Sephora Collection Jumbo Daily Brush Cleaner. I love this brush cleaner, this daily brush cleaner. This is the kind I can just spritz right onto my makeup brush. I use a paper towel. I just sort of work my brush over the paper towel, and then it dries, and then I can go ahead and use the brush immediately. So it's not like a wash. It's just a really quick daily cleaner, and I love it because I'm not great at washing my brushes, like hardcore washing them. So this comes in really handy. I'll sit down before I film, or I'll sit down before I'm about to do my makeup, and I'll clean all the brushes that I think I'm going to be using. And it's just great. It's wonderful. So this happens to be one of my favorites, this Sephora version. So I'm getting the jumbo, the jumbo size. I may get 2 because I do go through these quite a bit, and I'll probably go through 2 before the next sale. So I may bump that quantity up to 2. The next thing in my cart, this is very new to me, but it's another candle. I mean, candles aren't new to me. But this brand is new to me, the Maker. And I have the artist candle and I have another one in here as well. But this is also described as a fresh citrus and fruit scent type. The keynotes are scintillating pomelo, which I love, sensuous water lily, and enthralling vetiver. So it's got that vetiver, that kind of like grounding, typically masculine note in there. So I'm really intrigued by this. I really like the vessel that it's in as well. It looks really, really beautiful. It got some good reviews. It's just an 8-ounce candle. It's a little pricey for an 8-ounce candle, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna try it. So I will definitely report back there on like the throw and like kind of like the quality of the fragrance or whatever. But I'm excited for that. I haven't kind of strayed from my regular candles that I love, as you guys know, my Diptyques, my Cire Trudon, my Jo Malones. Those are just candles that I love and stick to. So maybe this is going to be a new one in the rotation. The next product in my cart is the other NARS blush, and I put in the shade Behave. It's a matte finish, and it's a pink mauvey shade. So, you know, I typically like more shimmery, or at least satin finish cheek products. But when it comes to NARS, I mean, I love all of the blushes. So I thought, let me just give this a shot. And I think I may have Behave in the old formula. So that's in the cart. I'm excited to try these. I really hope. Oh my God, Teresa's dad just texted me. What's up, girl? Oh, I'll have to text her back. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Oh, and the Maker candle I put in here is the Gardener candle. And this is earthy greens and herbs. Now, what really caught my eye was that one of the keynotes, the first keynote that they mentioned, is mint. And you guys know how much I love the Cire Trudon. Oh, I can't remember. It's like a Moroccan mint tea. I don't want to slaughter the name. Anyway, I'm sure if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know this mint candle that I love, love, love. I just need to get another one of those. But I thought, let me try this because it also has basil in there. I love the smell of basil. And bergamot, which is citrusy, which I really like. So I like this scent type. It's earthy greens and herbs. I'm like, how amazing is that? So we're going to give it a shot. So that's the second candle that I got from the Maker. And then the last thing in my cart is another perfume. I go a little crazy. This is one of the limited edition Jo Malone colognes. It's a rose blush. And there's a whole bunch of like there's like a rose amber and a rose something else. This one I thought sounded the most interesting. Oh, they're down here. Rose and magnolia. There's rose amber. But this one it's categorized as a classic floral. The keynotes are basil grand vert, rose, and white musk. So I'm excited. It says it has vibrant basil and a juicy note of lychee, blushing pink rose petals. So I get the feeling this is going to be a brighter kind of rose fragrance. I have a lot of rose fragrances that are deep, that are, you know, if you close your eyes, you think of those really dark red roses that are like almost black in the middle. I think this is like they described. I think this is going to be like a light pink kind of rose fragrance. So I'm excited to try this, and I think this will be nice for spring, summer. And that is everything I have in my cart, which is totaling, how much is it totaling? $797. So $800 before my 20% off and taxes. So I think I'm probably going to need to cut out a little something in here. I'm going to have to edit this down. That's a little bit too much. And I do want to up my Shiseido cottons and that Sephora daily brush cleaner. I think I'm going to up the quantity on that. So I may take out that Nest candle because I have those the Maker candles, which I'm more intrigued by. We'll see. We will see. But that's what I have in my cart right now. I may add some other stuff. This may not be the only haul. So definitely tune in very, very soon. I'm hoping to get these products quickly. You're actually watching this on the first day of the sale. So I will have already placed this order. And I will do a haul as soon as it comes in. So definitely subscribe down below if you're interested in seeing that. Let me know what you guys are getting down below in the comments section. I'd love to see, I'd love to hear any recommendations you may want to make. I am open to that. And I'll see you in my next video.